Animal welfare at Taiping Zoo, public concern and husbandry issue. Introducing our groupmate. I am Kasih Emily, and my groupmate is Iman Abdul Bahrain, Adiana Atira, and Hasniza Inzana.
Zoo Taiping in Perak, Malaysia is one of the country's oldest zoological institutions, serving not just as a recreational attraction but also as an important site for at sea to wildlife conservation, education and animal care. In recent years, the zoo has been in the spotlight for both its conservation successes, such as the birth of Malayan tiger cubs and a Nile hippo calf, and the challenges it faces in maintaining optimal animal welfare under changing environmental conditions. The zoo's effort to prevent heat stress in animals during high temperature events, to develop species-specific husbandry practices, and to engage the public in conservation reflect a broader global concern for improving the well-being. The objective to our presentation, the first one is to identify key animal welfare and husbandry issues affecting wildlife at Zoo Taiping. The second is to demonstrate the importance of good husbandry practices in supporting at-sea conservation goals. And lastly, to propose actionable recommendations and best approaches to enhancing animal welfare and husbandry standards.
Physical welfare focuses on the animal's health and the bodily condition. One major issue at Taiping Zoo is heat stress. Malaysia's hot and humid climate can cause dehydration, fatigue, and overheating, particularly for animals that originate from cooler regions. Although shades and water are provided, constant monitoring is also required to prevent heat-related illness. Another concern is health monitoring. In a large zoo like Taiping Zoo, caring for many species makes early disease detection challenging. Animals may also experience stress during the medical handling. Nutrition is equally important. Each species requires a specific diet, and improper feeding can lead to obesity, malnutrition, and digestive problems, directly affecting physical welfare. Environmental welfare refers to how suitable the captive environment is for allowing animals to express neutral behavior. Some enclosures at Taiping Zoo are older in design, which may limit space, movement, and environmental complexity. This can restrict natural behavior such as roaming, climbing, and hiding. Environmental enrichment is another concern. Without regular and varied enrichment, animals may experience boredom, stress, or repetitive behaviors like spacing. Visitor disturbance also affect welfare. High visitor numbers, noise, and flash photography can increase stress level and disrupt feeding or resting behavior. Public concern often arises when visitors observe animals appearing inactive, stressed, or confined in shaped enclosure. Even if animals are not physically ill, poor environmental conditions can create a negative impression and raise ethical concern. In Malaysia, public awareness of animal welfare is increasing, leading to higher expectation for zoos to maintain ethical and transparent management practice.
Besides the issue highlighted earlier, Taiping Zoo need to improve its husbandry practices. To maintain physical welfare, it is important to address heat stress and dehydration by providing shaded resting area, water access, and cooling measures like misting system or water wallow. Continuous monitoring of temperature and humidity ensure that conditions remain suitable for each species. Regular veterinary health monitoring and observation of animal behavior can detect early signs of stress or illness. Vaccination and disease prevention program further protect the animal health. proper nutrition and species-specific diets, and controlled feeding schedule support physical health and reduce welfare issues related to malnutrition or overfeeding. Behavioral welfare is enhanced by well-designed enclosure that provide adequate space, structural complexity and create area where animal can avoid public view if needed. Environmental arrangement including feeding puzzles, sensory stimuli, and varied substrate encourage natural behavior and reduce stress or inactivity. Rotation of enrichment items help prevent boredom. Visitor interaction must be carefully managed. Physical barrier, proper viewing distances, and educational signage, and quiet zone minimize stress caused by noise or close proximity. Public awareness of animal welfare is growing, and the zoo should communicate their care practices clearly. High welfare standards support both responsible visitation and ex situ conservation program, such as the Malaysian tiger breeding project at the Taiping Zoo.
I will now present the recommendation and conclusion on welfare issue concerning captive animals. First, at the institutional and policy level, zoo should establish the comprehensive animal welfare policy that is aligned with the recognized welfare principle. Regular welfare assessment and proper documentation should be included as a part of a routine zoo management to ensure that animal conditions are continuously monitored and improved. In terms of capacity building and governance, it is important to strengthening staff training programs in animal welfare and ethical zoo management. Zoo staff should be equipped with the knowledge and skill to recognize stress, illness, and abnormal behavior in animals. Collaboration with the veterinarians, researchers, and conservation organizations should also be encouraged to improve animal care and management practice. For public engagement and accountability, transparency in animal welfare practice must be improved through education and clear communication. Zoo should promote responsibility visitor behavior through the awareness campaign, signage, and guide programs so that visitors understand how their action can affect animals' well-being. From a conservation-oriented direction, animals' welfare must be prioritized with conclusion, the welfare of captive animals depends on the proper management of their physical, environmental, and behavior needs. Issues such as heat stress, poor inclusion design, and visitor disturbance can negatively affect animals' health and raise public concern. By improving husbandry practice, providing environmental enrichment, and ensuring regular veterinary care, animal well-being can be enhanced. Strong policy, well-trained staff, and increased public awareness are essential to maintain ethical standards in captive animal management.